Pull to main screen. Okay. You're raring and ready to go. Just get logged in. Oh, 19. Wow, there are a lot of people on today. Anybody do anything fun today or just chilling? And of course, subsequently watching me stream. Ah, cleaning and watching you. Perfect. Perfect combination. Hey, Cynical, how are you? Very nice, Ecstatic. Working out and leveling my ult. Very cool. I ain't doing anything working out today because I fucked up my neck. I don't know what the hell I've been doing the last couple of days, but like I jacked the right side of my neck Friday, and then I was feeling good like by last night, and then this morning the left side of my neck is giving me trouble. Oh god, I'm getting old. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just a muscle thing, because like I went to stretch my neck like I do sometimes when I wake up in the morning, and I went to move it to the right, and it's like a little muscle, because I carry my stress in my shoulders, so I think one of the knots that kind of develops, like, twinged, and then it just kind of jacked the rest of my neck. So it's like the right side's fine, but there's just a weird little part, like just on the curve of like where the shoulder meets the neck, that's very unhappy right now. But it should be fine in 24 hours as long as I don't futz with it. Which is usually the hardest part, is not futzing. What's down there? Can I go down? Right here? Can I swim? Oh, there's a cave right there. I'm pressing the buttons. Oh, I guess you can't go anywhere down here. Okay. Yeah, I have a salon pause on it right now. So it's like a little menthol patch. I think it's more than that, but that's been helping a little bit. But I'll definitely kind of give it a little bit of a massage later, too, so it doesn't get all weird in my sleep. Alright, let's get into post-MSQ, because I don't know how long this is going to take, and everyone's really excited about Shadowbringers. Sounds good, Belle. Right then, let's go and find Master Ludwig. Actually, leave that to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Aetheryte, and we'll be along shortly. Oh, you're shitting me. I just came from the Aetheryte crystal. I'll punch you in the face, dude. Okay. This came from over there. So mean to me. Luckily, I can freestyle swim. How's your day, Cynical? Saw you were playing Chrono Trigger? How's that going? I'm racing to the sparklies. Chrono Cross, okay. Oh, cool. Very good. As per usual, let me know if sound or visual looks weird at all. Greetings, Rhea. It would seem we are to accompany Arnvald on some manner of escapade. Have you any idea what we've gotten ourselves into? Absolutely not. Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No snoring, if you please. Now, the events I would speak of occurred before the occupation back when Alamigo was still a monarchy, and Theodoric sat on the throne. Ah, you're gonna start Chrono Trigger. Cool. Or may start Chrono Trigger. I haven't played either of them, but I've heard good things about both. A uniquely brutal despot by all accounts. That he was. The King of Ruin suffered no rivals, real or imagined, and his dispute with the monks of the Fist ended with Rogar's Reach being burned to the ground. In the later years of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown, and so he ordered that every soul with claim to the throne be executed, including his own foot. Ouch. The wealth of the poor sods he put to death became the property of the king, and it's said that the royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus was born the legend of the Mad King's Trove. Ah, I believe I see the direction our adventure is to take. I assume you have in mind to unearth this hidden bounty. You assume correctly. Ooh, so we're going treasure hunting. I like it. It would also be correct in assuming that this legend is widely known. Others must surely have gone in search of your prize, tempting as it seems. Well, of course. We won't be the first to make the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned the palace upside down in hopes of claiming an easy fortune. But even after scouring every room from dawn till dusk, I was going to say dusk till dawn, they uncovered not a single coin. Their gold lust drained away as quickly as it had come, and the legend of the Mad King's Trove remains simply that, a legend. But I see you have no intention of letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? Imagine the three of us delving into decades-old mystery. Tell me the thought doesn't set your heart to racing. Sure, whatevs. Let's go for it. Everyone's so excited, and I'm just like, I've learned the emote box. What does that one look like? I just hit box? I like that. That's my kind of emote. I'm aggressive. Hi, Majin. How are you? Got my little box emote. Whoa. Oh yeah, I like that emote. That's my favorite. Actually, let's add that to my favorite while I'm thinking about it. Where's my box? Add to favorites. Gentle. Cool. Yeah, no trouble with lurking. I like lurkers. Ooh, what is all this? Dioramical accessories of fending coffer. Aww, accessories. Can I view it? That's an earring? Can I try them on? Oh, that's helpful. Not at all. Oh, nope. Oh, those are kind of cute. Is it a necklace? Oh, that's like a... Huh. Oh, they kind of match up to with what I'm wearing. Not any worse or better. Okay. Oops. Wanted to accept that. There we go. Hi, Mina. Hi, Bookwormish. How are you guys doing? How's your Sunday? The news of Doma and Alamigo's liberation has kindled the flames of revolution in every corner of the Empire. I hear the Imperial province of Damaska has already risen up in rebellion. Which means the Garleans must surely have their hands full. What better time than now to indulge in such a diversion? Tell us, Arnvald, have we any clues as to where we might begin our search? Yes. I'm wearing the level 80 gear. I should be good, but I'll double check in just a sec. I'm like 99.9% sure, though, I put it on. Nosing about the past, we're not going anywhere, so we'll probably need to ask around. Would that be another way of saying no? Well, yes. I see. In that case, I shall pay a visit to the Allied Archivists and request access to the records seized from the Imperials. The Garleans are meticulous about such things. If they uncover the trove during the occupation, the event is certain to have been recorded. In the meantime, the two of you can track down those who worked as palace servants and officials in Theodoric's day. Given that they would have been at least 20 at the time, you'll be looking for people who have seen 40 summers or more. Anything they can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds may prove useful, so be sure to listen well. Arnvald, pray try your luck in the fringes and the peaks while Sreya makes the rounds in the Alamigan quarter. Ha! And there I was thinking I was the party leader. Not that I mind, of course. Let's be at it, eh? We meet afterwards in Gilbard's Gate. And everyone just walks away. Rude. Yes. I'm currently wearing my level 80 gear. I like this gear. I like the top around the neck. I like it. I bet it would go really well with my chocobo helmet that I'm still really far from getting because I keep forgetting to race chocobos. I need to go to the Alamigan quarter? Oh, that's not right. Oh no, fringes? Shit. I'm having a brain fart. Hold on. No. Oh, it is the lock. Yes, here we go. Yes, there we go. Okay. Teleportation jutsu. Yeah. No, I've been good. I've been wearing it. Ugh, okay. Oh, I'm actually standing in one. Pivot. There we go. In the palace? No, not me, lass. Surely you've heard stories of a mad king. He used to hold public executions up in the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the top of those steps. Wow. That's aggressive. Suffice it to say that I stayed as far away from the palace as possible. Interesting. Okay. I think I need to go this way. Yes. Follow the steps. Aha! A mature maid. You want to hear an old maid's stories, do you? Aye, well, most of what I know of the Mad King is common knowledge. We'd only see his royal majesty when he deigned to attend the executions he'd ordered, and after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They say he started seeing assassins in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in a cold sweat. That is a smart lady. I think I can go back around this way? Yeah, this way. And then, actually, is there a, yes. This way? There's a bunch of drunks everywhere. And then this way? There you are. Found you. Aye, I served at the pleasure of King Theodoric, and lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which, of course, we were under orders to ignore. So we'd stand still as statues, trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. Hell, your hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace. Head down the street here and ask old Arnold. He was the king's head scribe. Interesting. This way. Arnold! Where are you, Arnold? There you are. Standing awkwardly next to boxes. Yes, I'm Arnold. What do you want with me? You would have me dredge up some decidedly unsavory memories. Yet if Alamigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I take it you know of Theodoric's paranoia and the public executions of his kinsmen. Those were terrible enough, but in his last days, the king's fevered mind settled upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to... Ew, I don't want to know. Can you not tell me? His Majesty ordered the court thaumaturge to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends of hideous aspect. Okay, so we're doing a dungeon soon. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Oh, that should be fun. Even now, my sleep is troubled by nightmares. If others of Theodoric's blood were prone to share his madness, then mayhap it is kindness that the monarchy ended with him. Okay. Well, it should be an interesting dungeon. If it is in fact a dungeon, because it sounds like one. What did that? Oh. I'm gonna teleport. Well... Oh, I want to repair some of my gear, so I'm gonna teleport. Oh, I was interrupted. I totally could have walked, but it's fine. There you are. Repair my gear, sir. There we go. Okay. Then we want to pivot this way. That's a big door. Okay. Okay, I've returned. Ooh, excuse me. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Allow me to begin, then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures, and found precisely none. It is just possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official deliberately hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself, but I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist, or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. But what of you? Were your investigations any more fruitful? I found crazy monsters. Turned into monsters? And what could you mean by this darkness beneath the palace, I wonder? I met a man in Alighieri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said not of cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could this scribe fellow have been spinning her your yarn, do you think? Did you believe him? His fear seemed genuine. If he was afraid, that might does lend credence to the tale, though I'm not sure that helps us in our search. Do not be hasty. Arnaud's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden, but ere I share my theory, there's a matter I would clarify. Arnold, you spoke of light-hearted adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? Ooh, that music went quiet. I was like, uh-oh. Arnold's gonna get us in trouble. It wasn't all pretense, I swear it, but you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Garlean blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. Ouch. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pure-blood Garleans. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage, and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover this. Aww, that's so sad. In the end, she turned me out into the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo, a feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound to the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and that road led me into the company of the Scions. Hi, Kimmy. I tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well that poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With Theodoric's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. How's your Sunday going? Or Sunday evening, I should say. Thank you, Arnwald, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I feel it best to be clear in our intentions. Well, are you content to surrender the treasure to Arnwald's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? Of course I am. Hi, Nome! How are you? Then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's Trove, if you are minded to hear it. Just finished a late dinner. Nice, nice. What did you have? Ooh, the Mad King's Trove. Called it. Actually, mayhap it would be better if we first adjourned to a more suitable location. In case a rival treasure hunter overhears our plans, you mean. Good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene on the southern edge of Glock itself. Where do I have to hoof it now? Oh, you suckface. Oh, but I can fly. But I think I need to exit first, right? I can't fly over the wall. Or maybe I could fly over the wall. Let's find out! Oh, almost there. Aha! Where am I going? Shit. This way. And that way. There we go. Ah, salad. See, salads are delicious. Nothing wrong with that. Oops. Oh, hello, gentlemen. I went a little too far. There we go. Forgive me. 'Twas not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wished to have the lock in sight while I explained things. Prior to the Great Flood, the Sixth Umbral Calamity, the salt lakes you see before you were yet dry ravines, and this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the Fifth Astral Era. Ooh, is it down in the little city? I was wondering if we were going to be able to explore that at all. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise, having been all but destroyed by war, yet ruins remain to this day at the bottom of Voxeld. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Theodoric's former scribe was not a reference to the prison, but to a place still further below, the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodoric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely, and since we know the court thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the old city will have been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and the gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have certain advantages which they did not enjoy. Would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arnvald and I will seek out an ensorcelled portal within the palace. Oh. Or so I have to go swimming. Face. Shithead. Always doing the heavy lifting. Rude. Oh. Is it... Do I want to go down there? Can I just jump in right here? Let's find out. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim! I don't actually know if this is going to go all the way over to where I need it to. Let's summon the Bobo. I'll move slightly faster. There we go. Okay, so no, I can't actually. Hold on, I need to turn it here. There it is. Follow the sparklies. There we go. Follow the snowflakes. Ugh. You discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on and find out where it goes. Of course, all by myself. All by myself. So much salt. Stone door. A giant tentacle comes out and yanks me through. I'm being summoned. It's Alphino. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and found a teleportation portal concealed by enchantments. The markings indicate it leads to the underground cavern. What news on your end? And you believe it leads into the ruins. Then I dare say we'll be able to meet within. Go on and head through the door. Rude. By the way, I took the liberty of calling on a friend for help. I guarantee she's both dependable and discreet. We'll see you soon. The drowned city of Scala. Nice. Ooh, it's a glowy sphere. Friend list. Anybody else want to join? Or is everybody just lurking and watching today? Which is totally fine. I actually want to pick my violin back up. I've wanted to for ages, and I just haven't yet. Anybody? I see a couple of you stragglers in here. No? Okay. So it's just you and me, Ecstatic. Duty find all? The drowned city of Scala. Perfect. Ooh, and I have the fractal continuum hard now, and I have Saint Ostien's Arboretum on hard now. Okay, so I want this one. Ooh, okay. Here. Drowned city. Oh, I guess we didn't need to wait that long. We're good. Oop, we're waiting on a DPS. Rude! Ooh. This is cool. I like this. Yay! I'm not the only potato! I always like it when I'm not the only potato. Pull out. Hey, get back here. Alright, let's kill these little guys first. Stop right here, I guess? Okay, perfect. Ooh, what in the... Wait, a kelpie. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get it to turn this way. Help me! Where you going? Get your ass back here. Don't know if I'm supposed to stand. Oh, everyone's running this way. Help me! Help me! Die, sea pony! Okay, so you move away from that, I think? Yeah. I'm gonna stretch that out a little bit. That seems to help. Now, babe! I'll just read that. Okay. What's the strategy? Food check. God. You guys are funny. Okay. Sorry. I got distracted. Should I pull? Yeah, I think I can pull. Come on. Okay. Uno. Deuce. Treasure. Oh, are we gonna still keep going? Okay, we're gonna keep going. There we go. Okay. Hey, coming, wait for me! Hey, get right back here. Okay. Oh no! That was so rude, sir. How dare you turn me into a fluffy thing with a rock? Oh no! I'm another rock! Oh. Where'd my option go? Rude. Coming! Woo! 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 please. Ah! I had an itch. They'll cleave! Oh, I didn't get to do they'll cleave. That was sad. Did I get the pretty outfit? Aww! I wanted the outfit. Wait for me! I'm coming! I'll just pass on that one. Boom. Aw. Ooh, why am I facing that direction? This way. I'm coming. Leave. I'm puzzled. Poison tongue. Where the hell do you think you're going? Boom! Suck it. Oh my god, he's still alive? Oh, never mind. Yes, it was Majin. Yay! I got a little seal. Look at him. No! Aww. I like the pants. Oh, I don't like the orange though. Aww. I'll have to find someone to give that seal to. Aww. That's unfortunate. Okay. Ooh! That's some hair.
'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Ooh, look at all the shinies. Oh my god, the hair is killing me! It's so obnoxious!
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
It's waning. And who's this? Who I've never actually been introduced to. God, that mask kills me. I don't know if I like it. The rest of the outfit's fun, but... Arvold and I tried to do our fair share, but I fear you ended up bearing the bulk of the burden as usual. You truly lead the way with your adventuring prowess, my friend. Aye, without your help, I reckon we'd still be fumbling about in the dark. I'm glad I called on you. I must say, I'm still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. But, like how you reeled at the sight of that floating specter, you mean, I wish you could have seen the look on your face, Alphino. Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that is all that matters. Okay. Okay. What's the next one? Ooh, the Butcher's Blood. Do I get music? The measure of our reach. Okay. All jesting aside, we must tell the people the good news, and I think Lee should be the first. Seconded, she is bound to be delighted. If I am no longer needed, then I shall take my leave. We weren't even introduced. I am so confuzzled. I thought I was going to bring in someone important. Just a random redhead. Of course, don't let us keep you. Thanks again, and say hello to Vima for me. I've probably met her at some point. I don't know. Now then, there is to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigo, so Lise is sure to be in the city. Shall we seek her out? As everyone just walks away from me, per usual. Ah. Trying to, like, take a drink, but every time I have to tilt my neck twinges! Ah! I'm refilling my water bottle. Just give me 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. Actually, I won't leave my lid on that, so I can actually keep drinking from it. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I see where she is. Pardon me, gentlemen. You match the surroundings. Just, I think you have a sunburn. There's a lotion for that. Okay, now I think I can make a left right here. And then this way? And then this way? There she is. Hey, Smith, how are you? Oh, you three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked, Lise, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like the answer. We found treasure. Like the Goonies. But with more death. You're joking. The Mad King's Trove. I thought it was a myth. Oh yeah, trying to... Same Smith. It's so hot outside. Oh, it's like, ew. So did plenty of people, but they didn't have Rhea and Alphino in their party. The credit for finding it should really go to them. As for what to do with it all, I vote that it go towards alleviating the suffering of Alamigo's poor. Gods, if there's as much as you say... Arnvald did not exaggerate, I assure you. We could not hope to carry even a fraction of it out on our own. I have taken liberty of sketching out a rough map of the ruins. If you will assemble the squad of your most trusted freedom fighters, they should be able to follow the route to where the treasure lies. Understood. I'll make sure every coin is accounted for, and that goes for the spending of it as well. Thank you. Oh, there's one thing. When the time comes to draw up a plan for distributing the spoils, I would ask that you consult Alphino. I don't have a head for details. I'm not educated. I see that simply handling out sacks of gil won't solve everything, but I couldn't rightly tell you what to do instead. Oh, I know the feeling. I'd welcome any advice you could give, Alphino. Of course, I shall be at your disposal. I like that. The kid's good at math. Get his help. Right, Belle? Oh my gosh, I wish it was raining. It's so hot. I don't like it. If there were a breeze, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's just like that stagnant heat that is like the worst to stand in. Commander, we've got a problem. Deep breaths. Tell me what happened. A mob's gathered outside headquarters, and they've started making demands. You best come and see for yourself.
Step back, all of you!
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
Uh-oh. Tattooed trouble.
Leave it till you hand her over!
Bring her out! Bring her out!
What's going on? Someone let slip about Fedorla.
It's true then! The bitch really is in there! I knew it! I bloody knew it! We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
Come on, you don't mean that! We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down! Calm down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
Aye, and my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
Jeez, if we were all taking shots right now for every time they said the word bitch, we'd be getting drunk. Jeez. These guys are mad.
We all know her crimes. She's a traitor and a murderer. How many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her! So that's what all the fuss is about.
Oh yeah, bring in the big guns.
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo. Hey, who's this?
That's the Bull of Alamigo.
My friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair, for it is mine as well. That gnawing pain in your breast, it is enough to bring an old bull to his knees. But I ask you, brothers and sisters, To think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted. The ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers. I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance. But we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth. Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves, and for generations yet unborn. When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried? I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
Like it. There's a guy in the back that's like, I'll start clapping first. Everyone will clap along with me. It's okay.
I know you're right. I do. But I can't.
Oh good, it's daytime, so you can actually see the screen. There we go. Oh my god, he's barely up to his knees. Jesus. I know, right, Kimmy? He's got a presence about him. My thanks, Raban. Listening to their anger, I could feel myself being swept away. It is a difficult tide to stem. It was the same rage which brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war's over, all the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. Aye, and it's not just here. We have reports of mobs forming all over. They've been targeting folk known to have cooperated with the Garleans. It starts with insults most often. Then someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace, but maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. People are never ready! But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've ever even begun. Who are these representatives exactly? Oh, village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we planned a summit of sorts. We have even invited the Ananta and the Quern to participate. Alamigo stands at a crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Fordola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. Then let's execute her and be done with it. She herself asked to be put to death. Nago! I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sending her to the gallows might satisfy people right now, but where would it end? Should we round up everyone who collaborated, and everyone who didn't resist? There would be no one left, and we'd be no better than Theodoric and Xenos. Kimmy. Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Fordola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past, a moment of it anyway, during the fight. She's done terrible things, aye, unforgivable things, but in some ways she's a victim of the circumstances in which she was born, and that's something I can understand. Alright, speak with the prison guard when you're ready, and I'll come and join you. I want to talk to her too. I'll return to my other duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Fordola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends, she will test you. Don't let your emotions color your judgment when she does. Raban, don't do anything stupid while I'm gone. Oh man, I really like her skirt, or the skirt part of her outfit. Actually, I like the whole outfit. I don't know if I like the shoulder part, simply because she's more slender, and I'm too broad in the shoulders for that not to look funny. But if it was more like kind of like a tank top, I'd like it. I would totally wear it. Okay, sorry. Getting distracted. Give the commander's permission to enter then. Yeah, enter the prison. Me swinging my arms and my legs. I love how I walk. Oh, great. Oh, what a great scene to stream. It's just so dark. Jeez. Sorry, guys. Just see flashes of color.
Well, well, well. So many visitors. Come to have a good laugh, have you? Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
That's not why we're here, no. Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom? Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
You're wasting your time. All of this is pointless! There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it! I killed your men. I killed my men! And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance!
That's a lie, and you know it!
Please?
You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless. Relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want. You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away. I see you, Fedora. I see you for what you are.
Vision. Are we getting the rundown on the crazy lady? Ooh. We're gonna get to run along the roofs of the city? That would be fun.
Come along, Fadola. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
Uh-oh.
All right! Father, what's Lord Gaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
Oh, God. Oh, Gaius. Okay, interesting. That should be good.
There you go again with all your questions. Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
Filthy tin-head lovers.
Father, what did that man call us?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
Wow. That was unnecessary.
That's not true!
My parents are good people. They've never done anything like that.
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
Oh my god, what the
Fedora!
hell?
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of army.
We're citizens. We have rights.
I'm scared.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive. Traitors! Traitors!
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
Both sides are disgusting. Yeah, right?
Fedora, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier? Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honoring Father's memory.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones.
Oh, no, they won't. Just gonna make it worse.
Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time. It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
Oh, there's nothing free about what you're doing, sweetheart. Absolutely not. Oh, man.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people.
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes. Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past? And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they?
Tell me you're a coward, but that's about it.
Patronize me! You don't know a goddamn thing about the life I've led!
I mean, the life you chose to lead?
The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better!
I won't deny that.
I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay! You. All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone. The things they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you stand. Unbroken. How? Why?
Because where there's life, there's hope.
Damn you. Damn you all.
I said the thing!
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
Clink, clink, clink. Well, I think they just wanted to talk to her, Kimmy. Wanted to know her deal. And I think Arnvald wanted to tell her, be like, look, I know you're, like, full of crap right now. Alright. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab some more water. I'm kind of been plowing through my tea. And I'm gonna grab some crackers, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Oh, idle cam? What does that do? Hey Majin, thank you. Hey Biff! Oh, interesting. I think iCam worked. Oh! So it just picks things. Oh, look at the large spawn. Look at him. He's so funny. Oh, okay. Oops, how do I get out of it now? Oh, there we go. No, that's kind of cute. It just kind of picks people to look at for you. I like that. Okay. Lay it on me, Lise. I don't know what we solved. I don't know that we solved anything exactly, but we've given Portola something to think about at least. Oh, crowded places? Yeah. Oh, cool. I like that, Kimmy. That was fun. I know, Biff, your girlfriend's here. Hi, and I found something new to think about, too. I don't know about you, but the visions only come to me every now and then. From the way Portola kept wincing, though, I get the feeling she's having them almost all the time. That's a lot of bad memories to deal with. I wonder, could there be some fundamental difference between one who is born with the echo and one who has been artificially imbued with it? Oh, to put it on the hotbar, okay. Even the immortal... Okay, well, the immortal flames have been scouring the research facility ever since the liberation. There's a chance they might have some new answers for us. Okay. Set 2 crackers out. There we go. Tacos and cheese. Okay. General Audience there overseeing the investigation. Let's go and pay him a visit, shall we? And everyone walks away from me. Everyone is so rude. Okay. Guess I need to go around this corner? And then this way? And then straight forward. Okay, perfect. This way? This way? Let's go on the bubble. This way? Is he down here? I think he's up here. Is he up here? Nope. Woo! General Aldine is inside. Will you be joining him? Yes, I will. Ooh, some creepy ass music they've got playing. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Look at all the potatoes they murdered. Holy crap. Oh, I can't even get down there. I'm just gonna be like, oh my god. Holy crap. Oh, this is Hojo levels of disgusting is what this is. Oh, what the everyone. Oh man, this is the kind of thing. Oh, okay. Where's the scientist? I need to take him out back. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Oh hell no. Oh my god, I don't even want to try to count, man. Right? Oh, they have to be. There's probably like hundreds on the floor. God, they're just hanging out in here? God. I wonder if we can actually count. Let's find out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 right here. Oh yeah, okay, we're not gonna bother trying to count. There's hundreds. Okay. That's disgusting. This kind of thing where, like, if I was working in a lab like that, there'd be lots of accidents and big scientists dying. Absolutely not. Nope. I am not participating in that nonsense. What news? You spoke with Fordola, I take it. Yes, as expected, she didn't say very much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Arnwald noticed something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's so different for her? We've been hard-pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the Scion's expert assistance, if you have time to lend a hand. I don't know how Lisa's gonna help, but... if Papalimo was still here, he'd be able to help. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm not getting in this pod. The device in which Krill was held seems even more ominous now you know its purpose. The surrounding pods are marked Supply Subject, while this one bears the label Master Subject. Okay. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices, and I've been recording everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pods are designed to drain the ether of the occupant, save that one right there. Unlike the others, the interior's been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. For what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. This is why Sid should be here. Is there a sparkly up there? Where's the other oh. There's Louise. Okay. Oh my god, there's more bodies! What the fuck? Oh, shit. That's copy and paste of assets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably copied and pasted it about 20 times. So if you counted one of these rectangles and then multiplied it by probably 20, you'd get the amount of bodies that were in here, which I suspect is about 200. Hi, Jabon. Yeah, pretty much. They cut. No, I know they were people, Majin, but in terms of the dev process, this is a cut and paste job right here. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do with asset creation. They put all their effort into into the foundationals of the room. So like the floor, the wall, and the architectural details. Where they were like, they probably couldn't do all of these individually and at random. It would literally take too long. So they kind of did each one in a pattern and then just cut and pasted it. Although it looks like they might have a... Oh no, it's definitely the same. Yeah. I might have deviated just a couple of them, just because like people like me would notice stuff like that. But yeah, that's funny. It's like cut and paste. Where? Okay, so I'm starting to be in this circle, but where am I? Oh, I can get down. No, I can't get down here. Okay, so where is the? Oh, here we go. It's the parchment paper. Fallen scrap of parchment. Idle conversation prohibited, eating and drinking prohibited. Fallen scrap of parchment appears to list facility regulations, but nothing of any interest. I don't know. I find that interesting. Okay. Let's follow the circle line. See if I see anything else on the floor. Oh, Flame Investigator. And he's got a giant symbol over his head. So many bodies, every one of them a victim of these experiments. Few show any signs of external injury. From what we've been able to determine, they perished from forcible ether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. Ow. Ouch. Alright, sir. I know little and less of science, so any light you can shed on this facility's operations would be much appreciated. Shall we start with you? Taken in combination with the testimonies of Kryl and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enhancement procedure entailed infusing a single candidate with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kryl, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kryl's echo. I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kryl is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engineered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. The soldiers who guarded Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door, night and day. If she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past... But you don't just see their past. You live it. All the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again. Indeed, as you may recall, Ysael was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Rustfogger's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. Yeah. I think unwillingly feeling and seeing other people's trauma, I think, well, it's intrusive to start with, if you can't, even if you could control it, but given she's responsible for quite a bit of that trauma, I would say it's kind of well-deserved. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, there will be naught to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all we can of these godforsaken procedures, and Fordola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish. Not yet. Thanks for the lurk, Bell. Right. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to join you, to follow you, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. We should leave the flames to it. Let's go. Okay. Let's keep trudging. I go looking for answers about the Echo and ended up getting schooled by Raban. Yet more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. General Dean is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. Ooh, excuse me. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced that mob to give up and go home. It makes me realize how much we rely on his authority, and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything here is settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going to the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay? 'Tis a quandary which countless refugees now face, to continue the life they built in Ul'dah, or start again in the land of their birth. Rhea, a moment. Pippin! Hi, bro. Hello, friend. I am newly returned from Ul'dah with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. I'd really rather not, because the last time I did that, I got in trouble for something I did not do. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Swear to God, if I get accused of regicide again, I'm gonna be pissed. An audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. I don't want to. Yes, we'd all like to know about those, Alphino, but not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him. I don't want to go back. Last time we went back, I was in tears for like 20 minutes. Ooh, stewed river brine. Ooh, dolman tea. Persimmon pudding. Orange pudding sounds delicious. Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasures to good use shows no signs of answering itself. Shall we be about it, Arnold? I am at your beck and call. And I should be getting back to my own tasks. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins and then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Nanamo my regards. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. Aw, you're gonna make me go all the way back to Ul'dah? You suck so hard. Steps of Thal. Oh, the Houston Strip? Hold on. Okay, hold on. $700. Rude. Okay. Still things I need to pick up. Oh, there's a new one. Aw, the frogman's not standing there today. That's so sad. Like 9 times, like, pretty regularly when I come in, there's always a dude in a bright green frog suit standing right here. I think I can go this way. Nope, this way. And then this way. This is the Houston Strip. That's not right. Ah! Alright, where's the crystal? I haven't been back here in a while. There we go. Nice, Chabon. Very nice. Yeah, this guy has a green frog head, and it's like a weird, like, it's not like, I'm trying to, like, it's not like this, but it's like a green jacket that's, like, kind of asymmetrical, and, like, green pants and, like, boots. And he has a little frog minion. I always like the outfits people come up with. And then every once in a while, I'll go to the Gold Saucer and find someone in a giant chicken head and a Speedo. Ooh, what's your staff from? Ooh, I like your outfit. Hold on. Ooh, I like your shirt. What does it look like? Ooh, look at that. Look at me, I'm all fancy. I like this jacket. Look at that. That is nice. I like it. AoE. Oh, that's level 100 gear. Ouch. Allegan Tunic of Casting. Aw, man. Rude.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
We're not having any drink or food, right? I'm very uncomfortable right now.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching
Oh,
consequences.
Glam is level 50, okay.
And there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Rauban and his future. All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
Do you want me to convince him to leave?
Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Ooh, we're going adventuring with the Sultana?
Wonderful.
Interesting.
Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Oh my god, we're going incognito? Like Shakespeare's Henry VIII? Or, nope, Henry IV. I don't know. It's not Henry VIII. Fuck. Which Henry is it? I don't know. Henry IV? I don't know. I can't remember. I know, now we're kidnapping the Sultana. Like, I'd really rather not. This is such a bad idea written all over it. Oh god, this is gonna end like A Realm Reborn, isn't it? Oh, my starting city was Limsa. Pivot. 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 Ooh, what are you wearing? Ooh, I like her shoes. Okay, sorry. Oops. Where do I need to go? Steps of Nald, for sure. Ah, there we go. Look at what she's wearing. She's so funny. Okay. What do you think of Lilira the Merchant's Daughter? This is the disguise I don when I wish to leave the palace and observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa Shan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now, let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gates of Nald. You're funny. Okay, so we need to go out here. Havok, Alvok. No, I'm not picking up side quests. No, focus! Focus needs more focus. Okay. There she is. At level 1 Marmont. To be level 1 again. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camps in squalor, at the mercy of the elements and Thanaline's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is, and unless blessed by the hand of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ulda. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate. Thanks for the resub, Yuna. How's your Sunday going? As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Woo! Yay for errands and going on a walk. Woot woot. Enjoy your walk. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy air. Oh, why does the Sultana keep walking off? I wonder how quickly I could kill you right now. Nice. One shot of the tortoise. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna take forever. I coming! Because walking would take way too long. Yeah, I know I can't fly any higher. Get over yourself. There she is. Ooh, enjoy your coffee and your walk. It was here, in this holy and remarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at that time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in eastern Thanalan when an untimely rockslide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Raban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the Monetarists, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens. Quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours, I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price for my naivety. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the Monetarists' damnable games. Forgive me my outburst. You are one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Ulda and visit the Colosseum. Ooh, 30 to 40 minutes. That's quite the walk. Ulda. Colosseum. Oh, Steps of Fall. Oh, hold on. I've got to come back to Steps of Nald first. There we go. Okay. To the Colosseum! Oh, nope, hold on. No. This one. There we go. There she is. I'm a-coming. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of documents, signing, and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from that anonymous chapter in my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Raban to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raban had a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did, and when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate, and then I had my blade. Ah, I like that. Ooh, I'm having another vision. I'm having lots of visions right now. Aw, poor man's missing his arm. Whoa, schwalk. I had knacks like that once. Now I have nice bougie ones. Right, Kimmy? He's a machine. And this noise. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I had to brace my neck. Thank you, Margin. Thank you.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your
Oh my
Grace,
god, look at the way she's running. Oh my god.
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Raban!
Your Grace. I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Uldar, and so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last.
Aw, that was so cute. She's adorable. She's like a little teddy bear.
Long live the Sultana, and long live Uldar!
Words cannot well express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Raban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. He was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. Ooh, what is this? River brim topped in a sauce made by thickening the broth in which the fish was stewed. It's kind of good. I think I have some tea already. Puddings look... Oh, spell speed? Okay, that's not helpful. What is this? Determination, vitality... Oh, that's all spell speed. Let's just get this one. I don't think Krill would let you carry her around like that. She would be like, I am not a purse. We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan Sworn for long, and there are other places I would visit. To the Arzaneth Ossuary. Yeah, you're right. She might let Thancred, but... Oh. Can we go out here? And then a left. Okay. There we go. Sprint away! Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a person in Triple Triad I need to fight right here. But I won't get distracted. I do Triple Triad on my own time. When the calamity threatened, Raban led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Cartonau, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louisoix would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here, I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I am to be a Sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. I have chosen my path. With Ala Mhigo now freed from Imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already, many displaced Ala Mhigans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I have made a small contribution, an artisan's school in Rhalgr's Reach, for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take many years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive, and this time, the Ul'dah Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. A wise suggestion. Mayhap a visit to the Gold Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the Syndicate, and he is one of the few who pay refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you acquainted with Gobert Manderville? Yes. Then I need not explain his eccentric nature. Let us make our way to the landing, and I will see that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Godbert should be only too glad to receive us. I was wondering when he was going to swing back up into the story. Crazy man. Hold on. I can't help it. Let's reverse. Okay. Damn it. Should have picked a different one. The reverse one kills me. Ah, suck it. Shit. That chaos one is killing me. Haha! I win, bitch! And I didn't get a card. Okay. Sounds good, Smith. Thanks for stopping by. Oops. Where's that? Oh, I haven't gotten to that crystal yet. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I need to do that too. I think I actually have one, to be honest. I just haven't used... It's just on the list and I don't remember which one it is. Oh, I need to go to airship landing. Oops, I pulled camera in just a smidge. I have ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first visit to the Gold Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. I need to go to Gold Saucer. Yes, please. Well, since we're here, might as well do some Gold Saucer things. Ooh, I also need to go... I'll be back in just a sec. I need to get rid of some stuff in my inventory. I got too much crap! Ooh, what are you wearing? The final fish. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. It's so aggressive, and it's perfect. like it. What is it you're wearing? Ironworks armor of fending. False monarchy armor. So the false monarchy is the glamour, right? I want it! Okay. Ooh. Aw, son of a bitch! I have to delete that picture. PvP. Stupid PvP! What does this look like? I don't like it. Have I tried this on yet? What is this? Oh yeah, that was fun. I like that. Oh, I need to use that. Actually, I think I can send that to him. Scolic trousers of fending. Ooh, woof. Okay, No, I didn't want specs. Curses. Actually, I think he's got food, so let's get rid of that. Okay, hold on. Okay, inventory. Okay, now we can use this. Is there a Moogle in here? There's not a Moogle in here. Actually, can I just send it, like, from here? No. Okay. Who has more space? You have more space. Claws of Crimson Lotus? What do these look like? Ooh, they're fun looking though. I don't have enough. Well, I could put that in my glamour chest, but okay. Okay, so that cleared that out a little bit. Oh, darn it, I forgot that one. Hold on, come back here. There we go. Alright. I want to go see if I can buy anything with this stuff. So I think I need to go back to Eldershire to spend this, I think. Right? Where do I go to, like, use this to buy stuff with it? Or can I yet? Because I know for Alexander, I could use it to buy stuff in Idleshire. Oh, it is. Okay, Ralger's Reach? Okay. Because, yeah, I know for Alexander, like, the stuff you got, you could buy stuff in Idleshire. So I'm assuming this one's in Ralger's Reach, Biff? Okay. Perfect, okay. I'll get rid of that way. Okay, okay. Mini Cactpot! Nope. Nope. Ouch. Nope, all done. Okay. Rude. Okay. Alright, so I did that. Ooh, what's today? Oh, crashes. Hold on, I'll be back. Where's the big cat pot here? No, that was stuff for the Delta Scape and the Sigma Scape. Ooh, I got 4th prize. Woohoo! And consolation prize. And consolation prize. Oh, I want the chocobo ring. It's fine. Okay. Okay, there you go. Oops, I don't know why I'm scrolling through it when I can just do this. Whoa! I know, so close. I usually just play fast and loose with it, with whatever I'm wearing. Oh, I'm getting another hoarding situation. Clean out my inventory again. Alright. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I'd never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting. No, I couldn't possibly. We do not come here to fritter away the royal coin. Gilbert would be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations. Oh, man. Rude. I like that hammer. What are you wearing? Ooh, I like your outfit. Look at it. It's so aggressive. Oh my god, look at it. It's a little bulky in the shoulders. Yeah. See, if it just had one pauldron, I'd like it. But it's the two that's getting me. It's just a little too bulky in the shoulders. Aw. Well, I mean, the whole outfit looks good, but yeah, it's too bulky in the shoulders. I like my single pauldron. Look at that. That's okay. You need to go here. I believe this is where we are to meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit while we await his coming? Sure. Oh look, he's dressed today. My apologies, Your Grace. I've kept you waiting. No apologies are necessary, Gilbert. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available at such short notice. When the intrepid Rhea Kylam and the Sultana herself come calling, there is no more important engagement. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanalet. You are aware, I am sure, that many Alamigos' displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland, and you are also aware of how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might be best be distributed? Hi, Joko. How are you? The unusual circumstances of our meeting and your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Ulda's wealth to save the Alamegan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea. You oppose my proposition. Most emphatically, I agree with your Grace that the refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Ulda in this arrangement? Profit? After you have done for Girabanya's displaced, I thought you the very last person to seek to benefit from their misfortune. Forgive me, your Grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. And then we must consider Ulda's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it is not your Grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill. Indeed, then any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, whilst also serving the interests of the people of Ulda. Exactly so. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamegans, even as it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. Are you feeling any better, Choco? You have given me much to ponder, Lord Manderville. I thank you for your candor. Aw, I like him. He was honest with her, but nice honest, not like mean you're an idiot honest. Ooh, more food. Onigarayaki? Oh, that looks delicious. What is this? Jellied compote. Persimmon leaf sushi. I think I'll go for that one. Okay, profit. The thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting in my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. Aw, I'm sorry, Choco. You have an appointment tomorrow, right? Or at least soon, to figure out what's going on? Hopefully that all leads to good news and stuff. Ordinarily I would not trust any agent of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Yeah, okay, I thought I remembered that correctly. Yeah, hopefully it comes back with good news. Or at least, like, news that is, like, that you're able to kind of figure out and get to good news, if that makes sense. But one or the other. Totally good news, or you just need to do this, this, and this, and then you'll be good to go. One of those two. But if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugane and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by the Aetheryte and Ulda. A fair journey to you, and a swift one if you please. Man, you are making me go the ass over tea kettle, woman. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stand in this bush, and I'm gonna let you listen to music for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna put some stuff back downstairs. I will be right back. My doggo is joining us. What? Oh, here you go. Can you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. I'm gonna have to ignore you, buddy. I know, I'm sorry. I figured I'd be back too quickly for that. Did you just come up here because I have a granola bar? You're a stuff face, aren't you? Yeah, no, you just came up for the granola bar. You don't love me, you just love the food. No, because you're so food. You're a cowhound. Yes, you are. Food motivated. Yes, you are. Okay. Let us get back to it. I need to go to Kugane. Which is in Goshi? Yes. And where do I need to get dropped off? Ah, okay. There we go. I know, you're just eyeballing the granola bar. Okay. Alright, we need to go over here. Pivot. No, don't talk to me. There we go. Alright. There's my bro. I require your assistance, friend. Rhea, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest the wealth of Ulda. My dear, I have you to thank for this recognition, I am sure, and I am flattered that you came to me, truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master, upon the master of profits? There is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, the man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garrobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say, at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well. And may your dealings prove fruitful. I don't want to talk to him. He's a butthead. Why can't you help me? You're less of a dick. Oh. Gonna make me deal with that clown? Pray to the Waking Sands. Oops, wrong thing. I wanted my inventory. Well, at least I can teleport there for free. Okay. Oops. Well, that's not right. Son of a bitch. I totally wasted that. Okay, fine. I hate you. Oop. There you are. I almost walked right by you. Welcome back. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Told me to talk to the asshole. But Lolorito, and you agreed to this. I am well aware of your standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the Monetaris at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Ulda effectively. Very well. I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. Oh. Hey, look, I didn't have to waste another Vesper ticket. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I have heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray, see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves. There's the prick. Oh my god, I want to punch him so
personal
hard.
summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though,
I hate you.
if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
No, really, I don't want anything from you. I'd like to punch you in the face, but your Sultana would like a word. Prick. Oh my god, don't smile at me like that. I just want to punch you in the face. Don't usually want to punch potatoes, but for you, I'll make an exception.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira? Hmm?
He is not Biff. Do not make me crawl through this computer. We are not the same.
Little jest, Lord Lolorito. But shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo.
Hey, we look totally different. I don't care if we're both dune folk. I look totally better than he does. I look awesome. He looks like a tool.
The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together
Ooh,
with the
we are not
receipts
related.
from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
I like how she says it like that, but it's like, but it sounds more like, teach us how to talk bullshit, is like how it actually reads.
Twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
Oh my god. Like, the mask, not like having him being able to see his face does not make me any less want to punch him. It's just making it worse. It's just making it worse!
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Oh god. I'm like, I just swing an axe and kill things. Fuck. Is there a right answer? Because this is the only, like, these are the last two names are the only two I recognize. I don't remember this first one. Is it this one? Hey, yo, master. Welcome in. Is it the one I'm hovering over? Carbuncle. Is it this one? Ah, okay. Thank you.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Sel.
Oh, you think? I already pressed the button! Ugh. Rude, Kimmy, rude!
I know the Saltry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production.
What? I wish you guys could hear my dog right now. He's making like little huffy noises. Like, why aren't you paying attention to me?
The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders. Just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
I'm giving you love and affection when I get a chance to. Don't get all huffy. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I shall not complain. We have piqued Guillerito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you. I could not have done it without you. I want this. Do you wish to leave, Bubbas? Would you like to go now? Yes, you're giving me the face. Okay, come here. Come on. Jump into my arms, baby. Alright, let me let you out real quick. I know, because you can't open doors. Oh, okay. Hold on, I got the door. There you go. Go on. Okay, he'll be back in like 8 seconds and kick that door open. Be like, what's up? He's a needy little shit. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Ooh, yay, nothing to choose from. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the people of Alamigo and Ulda both. Now, we hope Guillerito's got his sticky little fingers in our business. Ugh. Okay, so back to Alamigo. Got Garavania, the lock. Alright, let's make sure the questy quest is right there. Perfect. Where are you, Commander Hext? There you are. You're back! What did Nanamo— Oh, sorry, are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? So, Raban says he's going to return to Ulda, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell us something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot more of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he's the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. But on a more practical note, at least, assuming the interim government elects to accept Ulda's proposal, I have one caveat I should like to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all, and allowing Ulda to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lorito too much control. Honestly, Alpino, it's like Ugane never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn our trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss the proposal with the Saltery's residents. Whisker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along? I might need you to fill in the details. Hi, Goku! How are you? How's your Sunday going? How was the concert? Did you enjoy it? I meant to ask Ecstatic that earlier when he came in, and I totally spaced. Then I shall come as well. Should Watt wish to discuss figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. They're actually waving goodbye this time before, like, walking off on me. Oh, I need the map. Hold on. I can fly! Oh yeah, it's like the fastest concert known to man. There's just so much good music, it just fades and like it stops before it's time. Ugh, God, I could have sat there for like another hour or two and listened to music. And it's like a 2-hour concert, but still. It just flies by like so quickly. You just get so engaged and you're listening to the music and you're remembering playing stuff and you're crying and, well, I was crying. And getting all excited and just poof! Before you know it. Concert's over. I mean, I got stuff from 15. I had stuff from some of the, like, compilations from some of the earlier stuff. I wonder if it's different for every location they do. It's hard to say. Whee! I know. Level 81. Still like 11 levels higher than I need to be. What manner of mischief brings you young'uns to Old Watt this time, eh? They want to rebuild the Saltery, Granddad. Tell them about the deal. Well, bugger me. We've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to kill the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad, we'll take care of all that. Commander Hext has been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the block if I asked. I know, right, Goku? That would be fire. I'd appreciate that, Wesker, my lad. Truly I would. So does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training, but mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. Oh, you're leveling all your battle jobs? Yeah, I'm sure that takes a while. Where? Oh, he's on the other side of this building. That's where he is. Ah, I wonder how many more questy quests I have to do. Where are you? There you go. I don't even know if I'm done with, like, the closing up, like, loose ends for Stormblood yet. I don't even know if I'm in the patches leading up to Shadowbringer. I don't know where I am. I'm just trying to get through it. Right then, Rhea, I've got a spyglass here you can use to take a closer look at all those pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Well, no, I know that. I just don't know, like, where I am in terms of, like, the patch, like, 2 and 3. Where am I gonna discover the Yabby's weak point? Underbelly. Nope. Base. Nope. Tail. Nope. F1 still? Okay. Ah! The horror. Where is it? Oh, it's his jaw? Okay. I would have thought it was the underbelly. It was not the underbelly. The Yabby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, but the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Ah, looks like you found a Yabby. They say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the soft underside of the head. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then, wish me luck. Don't worry, I'll be standing nice and close to come to your rescue when it's required. Look at you. Thanks. I did just as you told me, and the wavekin went down like a sack of potatoes. Let's find something else. Oh, I think you went. Nope, you went this way. Yeah. There you are. I think I can handle the Yabbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Search your surroundings for phobads. You may move the camera as well as zoom. Okay. Is it this dude? Is it fingers? To eyeballs. Wobad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the salt golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating it from its brow. Ugh, Phobad, how do I defeat one of those? that's a response someone would say to me, but this one. You need to take the baby approach. Go for the eyebrows. I just hit everything. Decide its head, is it? I'll try to stab it right between the eyes then. it's all squished. I clap for you, Wesker. Good boy. You're working so hard. It's not easy fighting with the Liberator of Alamigo watching your every move, but I got the job done. Thanks for the advice. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. Any road, we should head back to the Saltery before Grandad starts to worry I've been snipped into pieces and fed to the Abbey's hatchlings. Fly! Over and down. I see you've returned in one piece. Dealt with those beasties then, did you? I fought them myself, after a bit of instruction from Rhea here, like. Once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad, a fine young man you become, Wesker. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late, I hear tales of folk over in the city drunk on victory and hungry for revenge, their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sights on the future, on things which will improve our lot. Things like getting the Saltery ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. Alright, Alphino, what's next steps? Ooh, music, and ooh, a weapon coffer. No, I want it. Why won't you let me see what it is? I hate you, fine. It seems Wesker has the Saltery's security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into very presentable dwellings. Message from General Odin. Uh-oh. Apologies for the interruption, miss, but the General would speak with you at your earliest convenience. Do not feel obliged to wait around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Ulda. You should go. General Aldine asked that you wait for him by the main gate in the Alamigan quarter. My apologies again, miss. Fare you well. Main gate. Yeah, we're just gonna teleport. I could fly, but it'll take too long. Okay, now we'll fly. Nope, hold on. This way. Ooh, night sky. And there's Pippin!
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light.
Wait, have I been told about these people that have been captured?
I dare say you remember Yu Hasi and Laurentius.
Oh, that motherfucker!
Who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Oh, I would axe them both between the eyes. Oh, balls! Son of a... Is there a right answer? Okay, so there isn't a right answer. I can just pick whichever one I want. Oh man, but see, like in normal circumstances, I would say execution is not the answer. But it's like, they have gotten so many people killed. And it's only ever gotten worse. Like, me an awful person or Yu Yu Hase? Because Yu Yu Hase is 100% an awful person. Like, he has gotten people killed, like, at every possible opportunity. It's like, people are like, it's kind of like the, like, if when everyone has an argument, like, if a character, like goes against, like, their king, or, like, or whatever, it's like, oh, yeah, but they've suffered a lot. It's like, no. It's like, one good example is Titus Drados from, like, Kingsglaive in, like, 15. It's like, cause he has asked, like, a group of people to place their trust in him, to keep them safe, to do his best, but at every available opportunity, he gets so many of them killed instead. It's like, you made them promise and believe that they could trust you, and you got them killed. And it's the same thing here. It's like, Yu Yu Hase was in a position of authority to protect people, and instead of doing that, he got them killed because he was an angry little potato. No.
Hear, hear. There is no more fitting sentence for the perpetrators of such a massacre, and that is but one of their crimes. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
It's like, I mean, like, I get it that that bad things have happened in your life, and that you're angry and you want to get back at people. Like, I get that part, the feelings part. But, like, once you start doing to, like, others what has been done to you, that's when I feel like it crosses a line. Because it's like, that gains you nothing. And you're forcing hurts on, like, yeah, I don't know why anyone would do anything to someone else that's been done to them. Especially, like, when it's something bad and horrible. Because it doesn't actually make you feel better. I mean, it's not the right, ethically, it's not the right thing to do, but it doesn't, like, make you feel better. It just makes you feel worse. Especially when, like, lives are hanging in the balance. So I'm like, absolutely not. I'm like, they've crossed, like, several lines and not looked back. In fact, Yu Yu Hase has, like, freaking laughed at me. I'm like, no. No more forgiveness for you. All you get now is the sharp side of my axe.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilbert's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did.
Yeah, but he made a choice. He 100% made a choice.
Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father...
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain.
Oh my god, he's so squishy! I love Pippin.
Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Yeah, right, bookwormish. I'm like, ah! Like, am I making the right choice? Am I making the wrong choice? Should I say execution isn't the answer? Should I kill them all? I don't know. So I wonder how many quests I have left yet, though. You guys said I'm still in I'm still in 1. So it's like, so which means I still have to get through 2, 3, 4, and 5. I wonder how many quests that is. That took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that's settled. Arnvold, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. They are, oh god, Aliana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all the native beast tribes, but we assumed that Ileana would refuse it out of hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Rhea, you've dealt with these Aquiliana before. I'd have you at my side. Where am I going? Oh, main gates. Okay. Wait, how's that the main gate? Oh, this is the palace and stuff. Okay. Oh, man, that's quite the trudge you're gonna make me do. So this direction, and then Bobo. I'm at 132 of 162, so I have about 30 quests left to do? Is that what you're saying? Oh, 30. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's still a lot, but it's not as bad as I was thinking. I don't know why I felt like it was going to be more than that, so that's not bad. Actually, let me write that down so I can kind of try and keep track a little bit. Oh god, I need to redo my notes. My notebook is such a mess right now. So 132 of 162. So I have about 30 left to Shadowbringers. Okay, perfect. There we go, okay. Yeah, 30's not too bad. Although nothing's been as, like, a Realm Reward bad in terms of, like, number of MSQ, like, post-MSQ quests too. But... oh, do I need to go down? Really? Oh, no, now I need to go back up. You gave me the down button. Aha! There they are. Rhea, Ravan, gods, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all who call Garabanya home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Ugh. Why do I have the feeling we've welcomed a Viper into our midst? Let's probably have. Okay, so now we're on 133. Okay. 29 left to go. Okay, so let's check out the weapons. Oops, hold on. We can get rid of this one. And what is this? Mikazuki Kai. Ooh, wow, that is an interesting axe. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I like it, but it's just so weirdly shaped. I mean, it's like a crescent moon. Well, I mean, I get the symbolism, but it just looks less like an axe and more like a ritual, like, staff. Okay. See, this is an axe. Okay. Oh my god, look! Okay, sorry. I'll focus. The Quiliana Elder's intentions seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you? Ooh, excuse me. You believe an understanding can be reached. 'Tis not entirely unheard of, I suppose, though who followed Saint Shiva eventually sought reconciliation with Ishgard. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Alamegan quarter. You can go ahead if you like. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. Let's teleport. Yeah, teleportation jutsu. God, I want to swing my axe at more things. I need another, I need a dungeon or a trial. I want to swing my axe at something. Hey, it's my bros. I brought reinforcements. Arnvald told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Ishtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I am not familiar with the Quiliana tribe myself, but Alice's report suggested that they shunned contact with other races, despised it, in fact, even compared to other Ananta. Indeed, the apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Ishtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Aldine inside then. Do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. Oh, there's a back door to the palace. Oh man, is something shady gonna go down in a minute? It's gonna involve me running. I'm trying to make my way to like a new and different Ishgard to seek asylum. That's what it sounds like. Anytime someone says back door. You're with the Scions, miss. General Aldine left orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you'll follow me. This game has made me paranoid. Aw, look at everybody.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, Envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern.
Kikern. Oh, I've been pronouncing that wrong. Kikern. Okay.
You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place?
They were like,
Or
no.
should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Aw, look at her being all King Arthur. It's like, let's sit at a round table.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
Well, Alpha, way to jinx it, bro.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith.
Oh, Lord.
You
See?
shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
There we go. Here's the shit hitting the fan.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Oh my god, this is like freaking worship font all over again. I swear to God, if he dies too, I'm gonna be so freaking mad.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
Having a full-blown out fight right now.
The Kaliana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right. Right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Look at her, flipping over his head.
Yeah, whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like this, we've already lost. I have the warrior of light on my side. We can do this. Isn't that right? Use the duty action deflect to dissipate the... Oh, my god. Why do you hate me? I'm gonna have to type that into the freaking... Oh, that better be just an act like a hotbar action or I'm gonna be pissed. It's a special button. Okay. I'm like, if I have to type that into chat, I'm gonna be so mad. Wait, didn't I hit okay? Oh, proceed. I was like, what? Oh, son of a... Oh, hold on. There we go. I was like, why can't I... Okay. There's the button. Is it R3? Okay. Fuck, do I need to stand in this? I don't know if I need to fucking stand in that!
Free you from your hate!
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Nice. Bringing in reinforcements.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Defeat Lakshmi. Aw, me. Where'd she disappear to? Oh, okay, never mind. Where'd she go? Okay. Yes, Alpha, no, get out of the way. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. No, it's just the one I've got to press the button. I'm trying, lady.
Here it comes.
was like, got quiet there. I was like, for the love of all that is holy, woman, go down already. Oh.
We did it! We beat her!
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Oh, look at her making the helpful choice. I still don't like her.
Seven hells. It's her. The Butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Okay, that may be step one in the right direction, but still. She's got a long ways to go, and I don't think there's ever truly forgiveness for the stuff she's done. Yeah, definitely not. I think for actions like that, there's never true forgiveness that you can earn, because once a life's been, like, if you steal something, like, you can pay recompense for that, right? Like, for whatever that thing is worth, and kind of, and even the score, quote unquote. But like when you've taken a life, there's no amount of movement forward or good actions that can kind of balance out that taking, because the life's gone. You can't bring them back. So, like, but she can definitely walk a better path forward. But with that knowledge and understanding. Aye, our stand against the Kiliana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... Ugh, it's my fault, my stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson, and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldiers who first spoke up in favor of the Kiliana keeping their weapons spring to mind. A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Shishtola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing here? During there? I asked her to come. That was a good choice. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other, and I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alpha Note. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Rhea, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Yeah, she has like a reflection of Kryle's echo, so she's like hypersensitive to everything. That seems like a painful thing. Ooh, pretty! Picture.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
It's not like you can't visit. Hey, look who's here. I can't get over that skirt she's wearing. It kills me every time I see it. It's probably the worst skirt I've ever seen. She just looks like she's walking around with an ottoman attached to her hips.
Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal
what are you
Flames
doing?
and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
Oh my god, what is she doing?
But, Your Grace.
She's making the choice for him because he feels conflicted.
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar?
Oh, no, I don't like it when the potato cries.
We have trusted one another, yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
I like the two of them.
Nanamo.
I know, right? Like a knife in the heart.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Majin, that's so rude. Why would you say that? That's so mean. Yeah, right, Venjik. 0 days is the last MSQ tears. No, that was like, but that wasn't like sad. That wasn't like the loss of Gorshafont. It was like kind of like a happy sad, cause like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but still. I have the nipples. I have something in my eye. I'm not crying. Fair enough, Majin. Fair enough.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
You're getting chastised.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Beauties, Alphino, 'twas only a jest.
She still has the young, but she still has Pippin. It'll be fine.
But I must yield the floor to Raubarn. He has an important announcement to make.
Yet watch the game just throw me for a curveball and have him, like, return to Ul'dah.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
You're
Your Grace
totally
has
laughing
developed
at
a
his
wicked
expense.
edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Raubarn.
Aw, that's so nice. I like how she's like, if.
Well, that was
if he
unexpected.
says.
Though you seem distinctly unsurprised. Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch.
Hi, Enchilada.
In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
How's your Sunday going? Yeah, right, Majin. Give him a little noogie. Getting all mouthy. Okay. I feel like that seems like an ending to 1 to me. That just seems like an ending to me. But I think we're on 28 now. 28 left to go. I think it's about time I headed back to Rogger's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alisaie will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you're no objections. I'd welcome the company. Rhea, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanmo and the others? Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't really need to say goodbye to anybody. Okay. Okay, so I need to go back to Rogger's Reach. Oh, now we're on to 28. I still have to finish this. Oh, hold on. Bye, Raban. Bye, Nanamo. Bye, Pippin. I don't actually have to talk to you. Ooh, Moogle, hold on. Why she's still not on my list? Oh, I was gonna send that little seal to Autumn. But I don't have it, like, how do I not have her on my list? I should be able to look people up. Oh! I still don't get how that functions. I should be able to just look up a friend and send something to them. Or maybe it's because they're not on the same server. Maybe that's why. Oh, server. Okay, I thought so. But still, ugh. I should be able to send it to anybody. Although, I could hold on to it. Because what, aren't they in a patch update before Evercold? Gonna make that a non-issue? Well, here we are again. Alfredo has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. Oh, only for Party Finder. Okay. I knew it was for something, I just didn't realize it was just for Party Finder. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, I suppose that's fine. That would make sense. Maybe at some point they'll do Moogle Mail. But you'd think Moogle Mail would be, like, the easiest thing to allow for, like, open server sending. But, I don't know. What do I know? I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred Nishtolo when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on Kiliana. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day, but someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broadmother's doing, and whoever replaced her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Quiliana's movements at all times. My parents were relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance Army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. Did Raban join the Resistance? Nice. What? The Bull of All Amigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller, independent groups, and when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Rulger's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray, but that time has passed. When I speak with other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Raban as the overall commander for our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice, assuming he accepts the post. All Amigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. My bro! Gosetsu! I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. He looks so sad that he's not dead. But their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Oh my god, are you still tolerating that wench? She drives me freaking nuts. Oh god. These dongo are delicious. Will you have... Does she have amnesia? She has to have amnesia. Because the happy face is freaking me out right now. More sweetbreads. I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. It's like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden, I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. She totally has amnesia. Come, Suyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Yeah, she totally has amnesia. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the end of 1, isn't it? There's too much cutscenage. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Zeno was put to the sword. He wasn't put to the sword, he was a coward and he slit his own throat. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Excuse me, what? Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Oh, no, he's not. He slit his own throat. Okay, I swear to God, if he's alive, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna have to kill this asshole again. Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by his Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. Unless he's been cloned. Did they clone him? They seem like they'd have that kind of technology for clonage. Who's this? Why does he look angry? Why is he in white? I have questions. Why would you not show me that dude's face? I hate you. Oh, we're evil! Evil! I know! I finished 4.1. Now I'm on 4.2. Woohoo! I'm hoping this week we'll be able to get through finish up Stormblood, and we'll be starting Shadowbringers not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. We shall see though. I could be cutting it a little close, but that's the hope. I might have some tiny little dregs to finish up the following Wednesday, but hopefully we'll be able to get into Shadowbringers. Rhea, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Sounds good, Siobhan. Thank you for hanging out for a while. I appreciate it. Have a good start to your week, and a good evening, I should say. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for that. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Rogger's Reach. Lys will continue to lead our forces in the fringes. It's a job she's been doing tirelessly, a bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kiliana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kiliana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Rhea, there you are. Alphino, Alice, is everything all right? We've received word from Tataru. Nanak has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency, more than she didn't say, only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alice is determined to make it a party of 3. As I told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. Huh, I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off, then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Alright, I think we'll get to Kugane, pick up the next little bit, and then that's where we'll stop for today. Ooh, excuse me. Wait, where did you guys say I could sell my Sigma and Delta gear stuff for stuff? I forgot to write it down. Rogger's Reach. Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I wrote that down. There we go. Sorry, I appeared and I saw Rowena's representative and it reminded me of that, so I figured I'd just double check. For 7-3? You should be, because like I'll need to get through 7-2 on Wednesday. So I might start into 7-3, but probably not too far. So it should be Wednesday afternoon. Yeah. Or Sunday. 4-3, yeah, sorry, 4-3. Yeah, because I still have to get through 4-2, so that'll probably be most of Stream Wednesday, and then I might start getting into 4-3 on Wednesday, and then I'll probably do most of it on, would be my guess, on Sunday, with 4-4. Lord! I keep saying 7. Donatello! Hello, friend.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
Dun dun dun.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Dormer Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest? Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements, and more besides.
Okay, that smile creeps me out. Weirdo. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kogane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Everybody requires my help. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then, let us seek out the informant in Sanjo Hanamachi. Okay. Okay, Tides of the East. Okay, so let's finish this last little, clear this quest, and then we'll stop for the night. Oops, one. Actually, this one's closest, the Rakuza district. And then pivot. 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 Pivot? No. Pivot! This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, yes, a long while indeed. Who's gonna show up? Oh my god, this clown. Oh god. I knew it. Kyoto, any funny business and you know what will happen, I trust. No funny business, only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lise. No, Lise, I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. Welcome in. I was wondering where you were hiding. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu. High and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Kosetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rotogen samurai appeared on Kogane Dore with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. It was no common katana either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting. Assuming it true, did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Sofuku Seshiten. 14 is good. We finished 4-1. Now we're gonna start 4-2, but probably not until Wednesday. We're just finishing up this quest line. If I didn't know better, I think he'd lend you money. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure, but it is wise to let the Namazu out of our sight. Oh, but is it wise to let the Namazu out of our sight? Choice do we have? No other choice but this, and a fine choice it is. Though I am adept at gathering information, it is so much more efficient to share the work. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up, and so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficacy like a little supervision. Yes, we will go together, and there will be no boots. Oh my god, that should be a t-shirt. Like a little catfish dude, and just says, no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the ruby's orifices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alice has our task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? You have learned the emote greeting. Alright, perfect. And this is in Kugane, and I'm nice and safe here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. I much appreciate it. We shall continue on with 4-2 on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll get into 4-3, so that way we can do the bulk of 4-3, and then maybe 4-4 on Sunday. So then hopefully we'll only have maybe the last little bit of 4-4, and then 4-5 on Wednesday. So then next not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, hopefully we will be diving headfirst into Shadowbringers. I know everyone's very excited for that. So it'll be fun to finally get there. And then, of course, on that Wednesday, before we start that, we'll watch the little cinematic and stuff like that and get switched over. So have a wonderful rest of your day or morning, depending on the time zone. Have a good start to your work week, and I will hopefully see you guys on Wednesday.